Welcome. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining me for ABCs of Essential Oils. Just was wondering if you like my earrings. My sweet friend Cindy was visiting from Hawaii and she gave these to me. And they're really cool. They're made out of koa wood and they're inlaid with, I don't know, this really cool like mother of pearl stuff. And oh, I forgot to put on my necklace. I have a necklace that kind of matches it, so I really like it. And I've got this neat ring that goes along with it. And kind of getting in the Hawaii vibe. Hoping to go very soon. We're working on it. Going to go with my parents and my brother and kind of have a little Hawaii revival. We've gone several times throughout my lifetime together as family vacation and really hoping that we can do it again in the next month. And it's kind of hard to plan anything else that's happening or I want to have happen without knowing when we're going to Hawaii or if we're going to go to Hawaii. So pray that we find a really great place to stay and we get that on the book so we can buy our airline tickets and then I'll be doing a couple of live presentations from Hawaii. Hopefully from the island of Maui is where we're intending to go. If any of you out there have a place that we can stay, that would be really great. So let me know. You can comment Hawaii if you love Hawaii, as I really do love Hawaii. So today, as I said, we're talking about the ABCs of essential oils. And why is this being so slow? Come on. Show. There we go. So last week we did, we were in the C category and there's about 14 oils, I think. Yeah, there's like 5 singles and 2 blends that we did last week. And then we're going to do 5 more singles this week and 2 blends this week. So I'm going to share my screen with you. But before we get started, I wanted to remind you to grab your notepad and a pen so you can take notes and share this with your friends so we can get everyone else in on this. And let me start by introducing myself. My name is Melinda Heyer-Getz. I'm a natural wellness educator with Wolf House Natural Living. And I'm here to empower you to make healthy, safe wellness choices using essential oils. And I'm here to educate you as well. And I want to educate your friends too. So be sure to share this with them, invite them to come on right now or to watch the replay. And welcome live viewers and replay viewers. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and let me know that as well. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And give me some likes and hearts so that I know that you're enjoying this information and that it's valuable to you. Now I'm going to share my screen here. And the first oil we're going to start with is Clary Sage. This is such a beautiful oil. It's steam distilled from the flower of the Clary Sage, and it has a really calming effect like lavender, and it pairs well with lavender. It's a kind of a woody, herbal, coniferous aromatic. That's the aromatic description of it. And it is very calming. It combines well with, as I said, lavender, but also Roman chamomile. You can add that to a bath for stress relieving. You can add it in with some Epsom salts at night for a very calming bath before you go to bed. And it's helpful during the menstrual cycle. You can apply it to the abdomen to help for a soothing massage and to kind of, help keep things at bay. And actually, I have another one I'm going to talk about in a minute, which is one of the blends. It's the Clary Calm, which is the monthly blend for women. But I'll get to that in a second. But this one is aromatic, topical and internal use, and can be used neat. Although I've been learning some really great stuff this week from Dr. Z. I had shared on my Facebook page about a 10-day presentation that he was doing, Dr. Eric Z. And it's all about using essential oils, using them safely. And what he says is that he really doesn't recommend using them neat, but to always dilute, because these are so concentrated that you want to make it as easy on your body to absorb. They are bioavailable to our bodies because they're all natural from the plant, but diluting it will really help ease those oils into your system and be very gentle. You can make an herbal hairspray with Clary Sage, water, and sugar by going to the doTERRA.com and looking for the blog and just put in DIY herbal hairspray. So our next oil is Clove. This is a really great oil for supporting cardiovascular health, supporting immune system, helping to keep your teeth and gums healthy, promoting fresh breath. It's steam distilled from the bud, so we call it clove bud. You can see that there, clove bud. And it naturally repels insects. So if you're making like a DIY insect repellent, you might want to choose to include clove in there. You want to definitely dilute this oil before using it topically because it's considered a hot oil. If you put it on directly, it will kind of burn your skin. It's very spicy, like cinnamon. So this one can be used aromatically, topically, and internally. If you want that help internally supporting your cardiovascular health and your immune system, you can put it into a veggie cap. I keep forgetting to bring my veggie caps to show you during my presentation, but you've seen me do that before. You just drop it into an empty veggie cap, and then what Dr. Z says to do is fill the veggie cap with some fractionated coconut oil, put the cap back on, and then drink that down with a full glass of water. So that's clove. Our next oil is Copaiba, and this is one that's brand new to the doTERRA line, and it was introduced back in September. And a lot of people now are using CBD oil for massage and to help soothe and support the nervous system. But Copaiba is an oil that has some of the same constituents as CBD, but it doesn't come from that plant that the CBD oil comes from. And, some people don't like the idea of using oil that comes from the hemp or marijuana plant. So if you want to avoid that, but you want to get the same effect, you can use Copaiba. It supports health of the cardiovascular, immune, digestive, and respiratory systems. It's a really powerful antioxidant. It helps to calm and soothe and support the nervous system. It promotes clear, smooth skin and reduces appearance of blemishes. So it's really a great all-around oil. It can be used aromatically, topically, and internally. It has a very earthy smell, kind of earthy along the frankincense line. and really has a lot of the same benefits that frankincense does. You can add 1 or 2 drops to water or juice or tea to support your cardiovascular, immune, digestive, nervous, and respiratory systems. You can dilute it, of course, and put it on your chest to help with that respiratory stuff, or on your abdomen to help support your digestive system. You can take it internally to help soothe and calm the nervous system. And you can apply it topically as a facial moisturizer. Combine that with some coconut oil or whatever, facial cream that you're using, and to help keep the skin clear and clean. And then our next oil is coriander. And coriander is the seed of the, let me think of it, is the seed of the cilantro plant. So we do have a cilantro oil, which I talked about last week, and that's from the leaves, but coriander is the seed of that. And it has a very green, herbaceous scent, kind of, yeah, I can smell the sharpness. It's steam distilled. And you can take this internally to promote digestion, add it to oily skin to maintain a clear complexion. Again, definitely dilute that before you put it on your skin. After a short workout, you can apply it to your legs for a soothing massage. And you can apply it to the back of your neck or the bottoms of the feet to promote relaxation. It can be used aromatically, topically, and internally, and is specified as neat for no dilution. You can, of course, use this in cooking. And another great thing I learned from Dr. Z is that when you use essential oils in place of either herbs or extracts, you do get the therapeutic benefit added into your food. So if a recipe calls for a teaspoon of coriander, you would use 2 to 3 drops of the essential oil. And I've been using them a lot more in my cooking and baking and in my smoothies and things like that. Just 1 drop here and there to help support my whole body. So our next and last sea oil is Cypress, and then I'll get on to the blends. And this is so lovely. It's like you're standing next to a cypress tree. Steam distilled from the cypress leaves. It's clean and fresh and woody and herbaceous. And it's sourced in Crete, can be used aromatically and topically only, not internally. When you look at the label, you see right there, it does not have the supplemental facts. So you don't want to use this one internally. It can be used neat, so no dilution is required. And you can make your own soothing salve with cypress essential oil by visiting the doTERRA.com blog and typing in DIY soothing salve. Before a long run, you can apply cypress to your feet and legs for an energizing boost. You can apply 2 or 3 drops to your chest before gardening to promote vitality and energy. Or you can add 1 or 2 drops to your toner to improve the appearance of oily skin. So we had coriander helping with the oily skin, and then we also have cypress. And what I recommend is that you start with 1 and see how that works for you. And, not everybody gets the same benefit from every oil. Just like, not every food agrees with us, not every, medication works for everyone. Each body is individual. So try one oil, and then if that doesn't work, you can try the other one or maybe a combination. And you can always add in frankincense to give it a little extra oomph. Okay, so that was Cypress. Now, I mentioned this earlier, Clary Calm. This is the monthly blend for women, and women of all ages, including, you know, young teens who've just started their menstrual cycle, can start using this to help with those monthly discomfort that we have, trying to stay compliant. Any women would know what I'm talking about, but also even after your cycle is done and you're into menopause, you can use this to support you in dealing with, you know, mood during the month, to keep calm, to help soothe heightened emotions. During the menstrual cycle, you can apply it to the abdomen to experience a soothing and calming massage, but that is the same area you're going to apply it even after your menstrual cycle is over. You know, like my menstrual cycle has been over for like 5 years. I don't know how long it's been, but Clary Calm has been really helpful for me. So it smells really great. It's a blend of Clary Sage, of course. That's where it gets its name from, Clary Calm, lavender, bergamot, Roman chamomile, cedarwood, ylang-ylang, geranium, fennel, carrot, palmarosa, and vitex leaf and berry. So those are all blended together to really help soothe and support us during those hormonal times. And then lastly, we have Console. This is such a great blend. It's the comforting blend. Has frankincense, patchouli, ylang-ylang, labdanum, amorous bark, sandalwood, rose, and osmanthus flower. And it has a sweet, musky floral scent. You'll really like it. It's great in the diffuser for supporting your emotions. It promotes feelings of comfort and hope. It counteracts negative feelings or emotions of grief and sadness and hopelessness. You can apply 1 or 2 drops to your shirt collar or scarf and smell it throughout the day to ward off feelings of grief and sadness. So if you're feeling like you need to console yourself, this is a great one. And it's part of our, let me show you this, our emotional aromatherapy kit that you can get. If you don't have a doTERRA, doTERRA membership yet, you can sign up and get a wholesale membership for $35, or you can enroll with an enrollment kit, and the $35 is waived. And one of our kits that we have is the emotional aromatherapy kit, which includes the petal diffuser. So it's the 6 oils in the emotional aromatherapy kit plus the petal diffuser. And it really has some great oils in there for helping you with all kinds of emotional stuff that's going on. So it has this great wheel. I'm going to show this to you again. I know I talked about this a few weeks ago. You can go back and look at that. But this wheel helps you identify what emotions you're experiencing, and then it gives you a suggestion of which oil to use. So we've got motivate and cheer, passion, forgive, peace, and console. And I talked about cheer last time. And I'll be covering the other oils in the weeks to come. So that's it for today for ABCs of essential oils. Oh, and I forgot to show you this. So comment ABC to learn more. If you want to learn more about oils, learn more about getting your own membership with doTERRA, your wholesale membership for 25% off. If you want to learn about the doTERRA business, anything like that, just type in ABC and I will contact you. And then, in about a month or so, once I figure out if and when I'm going to Hawaii, I'm going to do a Facebook presentation called Spoil Yourself with doTERRA. And before that happens, I'm going to be sending out some samples of lemon, orange, peppermint, lavender, the deep blue rub, and the On Guard toothpaste. You get all of those in your sample kit. And this is for people who are not enrolled with doTERRA, you're not working with anyone else in doTERRA, and you want to learn more and try doTERRA for yourself. So you can comment spoil, and I'll put you on my list. And then when I get those kits together, I will mail those out so you can have them in your hand. And then when I do the Facebook presentation, you'll be able to follow along and use the oils and just have that in-person experience. So great. So be sure to comment spoil. I want to spoil you with essential oils. So next week, I will be back again on Wednesday at 3 o'clock for our continuing series of ABCs, and it's going to be the D's, and I don't know if we have any E's, but probably a couple more letters in the alphabet to cover there. And meanwhile, you can watch the replay. Remember to take your notes and then ask questions. Please leave your questions in the comment section, and I will get back to you. Share this with your friends so that everyone can benefit from this information. And I'll keep learning more so that I can share it with you. And my name is Melinda Heyer-Getz. I'm a natural wellness educator with Wolf House Natural Living. And I want you to have a blessed, abundant, and beautiful week. And I will see you next time.